Welcome to KotlinBytes. My name is Jacob, and in this video I'm going to show you inheritance and how it applies to Kotlin. Inheritance is an object-oriented programming concept where classes inherit from each other. And in Kotlin it's no different. I'm going to be using the example of a square and rectangle to show you how inheritance works. I've already created this KB square, and it's a very simple class in its own file that has one property called side. But a square is very similar to a rectangle. It's just a rectangle with equal sides. And in a previous episode, we created our KB rectangle. As you can see, it's the same as before. But what if we want to leverage some of the functions and some of the properties that are built into this class? To do so, we can make this class open. By default, all Kotlin classes are closed or final, unchangeable from an inheritance standpoint. So we have to explicitly define them to be open. And then if we go back to our square, we can use this colon to inherit from another interface or class. So in this case, we want to inherit from our KB rectangle, and we're going to have to define the width and the height, which in this case will be our side. And we also have the scale option there. I'm going to, we'll add the scale as well. Okay. Now, KB square, as you can see, it's very limited here. We don't have any additional properties. And the idea with inheritance is that it's going to pull everything that's within KB rectangle and give KB square those abilities. So back in our main file, we should be able to print out my square, side, scaled height, and scaled width. We also need scale, let's say 2. So our scaled height and scaled width should be the same. And it is, and our scale should affect. Okay, let's add another function to KB rectangle, or actually a calculated property. So I added this computated property to the rectangle class. But since this rectangle class is being inherited by the KB square class, the KB square class should also receive those methods. So as you can see, we have scaled area, height, width, and side. Side comes from the KB square itself. IntelliJ IDEA actually indicates where these functions or properties are coming from. Side is bold, which means it comes directly from square, whereas these guys are not bolded, and that means they are inherited from a base class. Scaled area, let's see if it works. There it is. Alrighty, that's all I wanted to show you guys today. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you have any questions, leave them, of course, in the comments. Otherwise, have a great day.